Awesome. So, so as I'm giving you kind of another update into learning how to do operations in a small business, one of the things that I've been thinking a lot about this week is the core values of the company. And so I had told you in prior weeks, I think, really important that you learn what those are, because that is obviously what the team is made of, right? The core, most essential values of the company, and knowing what those are is really important. We are at Alluring Glass trying to narrow in on some specific values that we want to hold on to. We've had some that we're working with, but we're trying to, again, kind of narrow those in on a few certain things. And I had this experience with one of the guys that I work with where we had some tension, right? And you know what that's like, where you are in the middle of an issue at work. Something is happening and you have to get around it, and doing it together, right, can be super difficult because you have two different perspectives clashing to determine what are we going to do about this situation. So myself and another coworker, we have two different opinions on a situation happening, and we have to kind of work through that, right? And that's always scary, because who knows how somebody's going to react to your opinion on something. Are they going to ignore you and say, maybe say nothing and just say, not doing that internally and say nothing and kind of walk away? Or are they going to fight you and get aggressive? And in either of those situations, it can be a little scary to know, is something going to come of this? Well, in this conflict, my coworker and I were working through things. It's uncomfortable. And some of the things that we landed on, he started doing immediately. Like as soon as we were done, he responded to the conflict by implementing some of what we had talked about. And I was super happy about that, because it shows what type of team you're a part of, right? If you go through conflict, you come through, you land on something, and then you move on from that into doing something, productive with it, right? You take it and you actually do something with it. It shows me that I'm a part of a team that can take being pushed. And that goes both ways. When I'm pushed, am I going to respond to that pushing by being willing to do what's needed? And so when we're trying to narrow in on these core values, there's something there, something about being a part of this team, this tribe, that I'm excited to kind of figure out, narrow in, and create a value that is going to last. And so hopefully some of that is encouraging as you consider your company and what's valuable to you guys. So thanks.